What's happening, FightWeek Show fans, FightWeek Show people, them? And look who we got back in the house. It's my brother, Terence, the Black Panther, Balelo. What's going on, my guy?
I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. I'm in good spirits, bro. I'm good. I'm grateful, thankful. I'm blessed, full of gratitude and abundance, man. I'm in good spirits. How are you guys?
That's fantastic, man. We're good. We're doing well. We're pushing it. We're working in the MMA community all around. And but this one here is about you. You know, you've been on a platform and you've been a great supporter of the platform as well. People can see that in the intro that we just played. And I wanted to catch up with you now that the dust is settled down a little bit, removed away from EFC 107. How was the whole journey up until you got into the cage? How was that journey? We'll talk about the fight in a minute, but the whole journey itself, and being a headlining a card. Headlining a card is a big deal, bro. Headlining a pay-per-view card as well. How was that whole journey for you, brother?
So the fight. So the fight got announced, and like I said, five names got thrown at me. He's the one who took it, so I gave him the respect for that, and the camp was amazing, man. You know, even though I went to a lot of injuries in the camp, no excuses, no excuses. I went to a lot of injuries, but like I said, in the cage after the fight, my team kept me focused, man. They kept me pushing, kept me blocking out all the injuries, and just adapting to the whole camp, doing things differently, and just pushing, man. So like I said, for me, it felt like God was molding me, and it still feels like that. God is molding me through all the injuries and through everything I went through in the camp, and till that moment. So, like I said, everything was amazing, man. The camp felt good. It was just a beautiful camp, man. You know, I had teammates fighting on the same card. Shout out Faiz Jacobs, and shout out to my boy Butcher 61 KG for always being there and helping out, our whole team, the coaches, everyone who came on board, showed me love. You all are the Fight Week Show. You guys were pushing it, man, and I felt like a world champion, man. I felt like a world champion in the whole camp, in the whole build up, and yeah, it was amazing, man. I'm super grateful. Like, once again, it was a great moment, man. It's a big thing for me, especially where I come from,
Yeah.
headlining a card and only three fights in the EFC, making my debut in September last year, fighting for belt the next year, September. It just shows that I'm doing things right, and I'm on the right path.
You can see I'm just smiling ear to ear because I, I've I've seen your whole journey since you turned pro, signed with the EFC, and how far you've come to where you are now, and now headlining a card. Albeit it didn't go your way, but somebody's had to go that night. It could have been either one of you, for the journey that you got all the way over there. Um, but the actual event in itself, because we're watching from over the UK, and we were seeing the crowd go crazy. The crowd was immense. We could feel the atmosphere through the screens, but you was in the crowd, about to perform in front of the crowd. You know, one of your guys, troublemaker, just he just had one of the craziest fights of the night in the cage. One of your guys there, salute to troublemaker. We're gonna be talking to him hopefully real soon. But just looking at the whole atmosphere, the arena, names getting called out by Hotso Bilal Ramopo, the energy, people chanting. What's that like? Because I've not seen one that big before. For me, this is probably the biggest EFC card I've seen in since I've been watching it. Like, this card was crazy, and the atmosphere was intense. What was that like for you?
It's me, Ola. To be honest with you, it's me. You know me. I'm built for this, man. I'm built for this. Whenever I'm on a card, the crowd is always gonna show up because they know
Mm,
I'm gonna show up and show up. So it was amazing, man. Like I said, the week felt great, man. Everything felt like everything felt just perfect, man. Even
mm,
getting to the arena, coming in and just looking at everyone and just feeling that energy, looking at the cage and other the prelim guys are fighting, and I
mm,
was just like, this is my shit. This is my shit. I've visualized it. I manifested it, and it's actually happening. So I'm gonna own this moment because
mm.
moments like this only once in a lifetime, man. So I owned it.
100%.
I felt great, man, and the energy was amazing, man. Every time I went to the bathroom, to go take a number two, because
Yeah,
that nervous, you know what I'm saying.
yeah.
Every time I crowd, man, the crowd was screaming Black Panther, Black Panther. I started running because I was like, this is just amazing, man. I felt it all. It was amazing, man. Like I said, even if they booed or yayed or cheered for me, the whole energy in there was amazing, man. And even also announcing my name, I was just like, yeah, yeah, this is it. This is it. I gave him that look. I know he saw that look in my eyes that this dude is ready,
Yeah.
and it was just amazing. Shout out to the EFC, man. Shout out to Graham Cairo.
Yeah, man. Fair play, man. I mean, and it's always important when you get into positions like this, like you said, headlining a card in a big, in a big arena, everybody going nuts. The cage announcer, announcing your name. These are moments that only a handful of people in the entire world get to feel every now and again, and you've got to take it all in. Now let's talk about the fight itself. Walk me through the whole fight up until he got you out of there, because we saw the first round. The first round looked good for you. Trying to take scores, looking at the fight. Oh yeah, you know what? Looked like Black Panther took that first round. But walk us through, step by step through the entire fight till he got you out of there.
Yeah, so the fight started. Like I said, man, when you're in the cage and it's
Mm,
just you and the opponent, and you can see,
mm,
like, you can someone doesn't want to be there. And I'm not gonna bash Gift, but I saw that he doesn't want to be there, and I
mm,
was just like, oh shit, this is crazy. This dude doesn't want to be here in a big moment like this. Like he's young, like you said, he's young, he's hungry, but I
mm,
didn't see that hunger on the. I didn't see that hunger on the night, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna do me. I don't care if he doesn't want to be here. I want to be here. I want to become a world champion. This is
mm,
my mission. That's the vision. Fight starts. First first feeling out process. I just went at it because normally guys push me back in the beginning
mm,
of the fight. So I was like, but the opposite. I'm gonna show that I wanna be the champ. I'm gonna push the pace in this fight.
mm,
So I was teeing off on him, and his reactions just got bigger every single time I feinted, and every single time I landed those calf kicks. I could
mm,
see it's working, and he's feeling it because every time he switch stances, and that last calf kick I threw before the end of the round, I could see in his face he had this little grins like shit that hurt, and I was like, okay, got him. But I stayed calm, I stayed patient, I stayed focused. I knew it was a 25-minute fight. I didn't want to go out there and burn myself out like all the other guys did
mm,
doing this title fights. So yeah, first round is finished. I go back to the corner. I'm feeling good, Ola. I'm
mm.
talking with the team. They asked me to sit down. I said I'm gonna stand. I feel fresh. I feel good. And as as I go forward and they leave the cage, something in my subconscious tells me that he's gonna shoot. Like that gut feeling that you get, he's gonna shoot, and I'm like, I'm gonna shoot. I didn't. It's like I forgot that he's gonna shoot. I forgot that he's gonna shoot for my legs, and I was like, nah. He said that whoever shoots first is a bitch, so he's not gonna shoot. So I went forward, and the referee So the ref pulled me back, and I was like, "Shit, Fuddy, I wanna stay active. I wanna push the pace." And so I went forward. My corner was calling side kick to the knee, oblique kick to the knee, and boom, and it landed. And I was like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna pop his knee tonight here. If I land one more like that clean, I'm gonna pop his
Mm,
knee." Because he doesn't check kicks. He doesn't check kicks
mm,
and I was like, okay, he doesn't use his legs a lot.
mm.
So and he it's 2 and 3, 2, 1. I just see him throw this weird jab and he shot for the legs, and I was like, what is happening? I'm out and I'm looking at him. Something tells me push out and just go back on the feet. But you know that killer instinct, man. When you see someone's face on the mat trying to hug your leg the whole time, I just wanted to kill. My mindset is kill, kill, kill. So Wes, I went for the kill. He just kept holding, kept holding, kept holding, kept holding. I was like, this dude staking blows. I'm throwing elbows. I'm hitting him, and he's just literally taking his shots and not letting go. I was like, shit, this nigga just shot desperate here. Uh, like they say, desperate man is a dangerous man. So yeah, I stayed composed. I stayed composed. I kept moving, and 3, 2, 1. I got a choke on my chin, and as I was trying to pull, it slipped in, and I was like, what's the time on the how much time do I have left? I didn't know how much time do I have left. So I was like, I'm gonna ride it out a little bit. And I just something in my head just went, and my hand just went immediately boom. And I was like, did I just tap? And damn, though, it bugs me. It still bugs me, but yeah, it is what it is. Fair play to the man.
Yeah, man. Fair play to him. And congratulations to Gift. I've spoken to him a couple times since he won the title, and he's deservedly the champ. And fair play to him. When he took you down again, like you said, we could see how much you put into trying to get out of that hold. But one thing that I did notice when he completed holding, clasping his hand, and he got both double legs, as he was taking you down midair, I almost, unless I don't know whether you've seen this back or you've gone back and watched it or whatever else, but I almost see you go for like a guillotine attempt, but he slipped it. He slipped it because as he was taking you down midair, I see you go for the guillotine attempt. I tried to get the choke on him, at least to maybe make him think about the double leg, and that way you can get out of the grappling situation that you was in. But he slipped, and as he slipped, he ended up on top. And I thought, oh shit, this could be the beginning of the end. But talk
Yeah,
because that moment there, I don't know if it might have gone over a lot of people's heads, but I saw that mid-air as you was going down, you went in for the guillotine. It didn't cinch, and he just slipped him. What would I mean, on another day, you get that guillotine attempt, and then it changes the dynamic of the fight. Talk to me about that.
yeah. So like I said, the mindset was kill, 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 where I should have just got out, but I saw his neck and I was like, shit, I'm gonna catch him. I'm gonna catch him with his own shit, because he's a guy. He's the grappler, and so I'm gonna catch him with his own shit. And as I went for the guillotine and I slipped, I was like, oh shit! I fall into a triangle position. The triangle is my favorite submission, Ola. Like all the years, catch
Yeah,
anyone in the triangle position. So
yeah.
as I'm laying there and I have the triangle position and I'm like, fuck, but I didn't train a lot of grappling in this camp because of my injuries. And I
Mm,
was like, are you gonna go for the triangle and burn your legs out? And then when it comes to the striking, your legs are gonna be but jelly and then you can't move. So I
mm.
was like, just fuck it, man. I'm just gonna let go, trying to get out, push out, trying to get more elbows from the bottom and just yeah, man. It bugs me. My coach told me after the fight, why didn't you just go for the triangle, man? Just go for that's your favorite one. Just go for the triangle, and you would have been a world champion. I was like, next time, coach. That's like you said. That's small errors. That's small, just a small error I
It's
made in
fine
that fight, man.
margins.
Just a small. It
Yeah,
cost me, but it's God's plan, Ola. We'll be back. Like Connor says, we'll get him.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, in this game, you don't lose, you learn, because straight away, like you said, your coach is telling you the triangle was there, you should have taken it. Now that's a situation for you to learn that even if we didn't work on it in the gym, but if the situation presents itself, I've got to take that opportunity because it's only there for a limited amount of time. But bro, I love your energy. I love how you took the loss. I love how your your bounce back ability is is phenomenal because you were straight back in the gym the next day, right?
Yes, sir.
What
Yes, sir. I was back in the
what is
gym.
that?
Wait,
What is it like after a moment like that, especially a big moment? Was it like getting straight back to it? You didn't even give yourself the chance to decompress. You was right back at it. You was right back in the gym.
because we stayed at the Capital Hotel, right? The Capital
Right.
Hotel on Park.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the Capital Hotel as well. EFC sorted us out with that. And we were up till 12, say 1 a.m. We were up till 1 a.m. and I went to sleep a little bit. But the fight still played out in my head, and I was like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go down to the gym and go get some walking. And I went down, got on that bike and just cycle. After that, boom into the sauna, chill there for 15 minutes in the sauna, and just talk to myself and just spoke to God also and just thanking Him because look how far I've come in. You know, as a kid from down under, a kid from the ghetto, a kid from Ekasi, as they call it here in SA, achieving something like that, headlining a card, and I have it all, Ola. I can talk the talk. I speak well on the mic. You know, I can fight, and it's just that small error I made. But I promise you, man. I promise you, next year that belt is gonna be wrapped around my waist. And December, I'm back in there. December, whoever the EFC give me, we're gonna sit down with them, speak business. Because from here on out, it's just business moves for me. Just business moves. No other no other BS, just business moves from here on out. So whoever's the best business move for us next, we'll take it in December. We'll get the finish, and next year, you know, whether a gift into Melo fight for the belt, I don't know when that's gonna happen, but I want next in it. I want next in it.
100%. And hey, look, I've just I spoke to Tumelo this morning actually. Tumelo, fantastic guy as well. Very, very down to earth brother, and speaks well. And you know, with the state of your division, you got Zulu there, you got Tumelo there, Gift there, yourself is buzzing in that division right now, and it's only down to how well gifted, how skillful you guys are, and the talent that you put on display. And like you said, you just said just now, December is where you want to be talking business with the EFC. Is there is there a possibility that maybe you could look at some of the guys that maybe you looked at before, because you did talk about Magno. Shout out to Magno Popeye before. You talked about Zulu at one point. Um, you know, is this something that you need to do? You feel like you need that one tune-up fight to be able to get back to a title challenge?
Yeah, for sure. You know, even Magno is still on my case, man. They still in my DMs telling me like, I still want to fight you. I still want to fight you.
Uh,
You know, like, I'm down for it. Like I said all in the beginning, like for me, it was never about records. For me, when I
mm,
started out, was never about being undefeated. For me, it
mm,
was
mm.
about fighting the best guys in the division,
Yeah,
challenging myself, and making a tons load of money for me and my family and my
yeah,
team, and become big as a superstar and be in the UFC, man, and do great things and give back
yeah.
to those in need. So that's always been my mindset, my vision.
Mm,
So
mm,
whether it's no matter the Zulu, you know, wherever they'll get their day, you know. But the next one, business moves. This the only thing we do is business moves now. If they want to give me Magno, I'll say okay for sure. I'll take Magno any
Mm,
day, any day. Zulu, I'll take Zulu any day. But the thing is just with Zulu is he's been talking a lot of crap on IG,
mm,
but I've never seen him even make flyweight in how many years. You know, I'm not
mm,
trying to bash no one, but he's the
mm,
one who went on and called me a bum.
mm,
And I'm like, who does that, man? You're OG. I looked up to you, you know,
mm,
before I started, and now you call me a bum.
mm,
And face to face, when I saw him, he couldn't shit, Ola. To be honest with you, he couldn't say shit. So I was like, nah, this dude is tripping, man.
mm.
Maybe it's him chatting or his manager, uh, typing all that shit. But yeah, it is what it is. Whoever it is, man. There's a lot of tough guys in the division as well.
Yeah.
Mickey Kluter is one of
Yep.
the guys that's actually on a winning streak now.
Mm,
He's also a nice matchup.
mm,
So we'll see, man. We'll see, Ola. But like I said, if Fafa's also there, you know, maybe
mm.
me and Fafa.
Yep.
You never know. I want those big
Yeah.
names. I want those big names. You know, test myself, and that's the only way I'm gonna get to the UFC, man. Is testing myself year on out and not taking shortcuts and care about undefeated records and this and that. Yeah, it looks nice, but
Yep.
I want to test myself against the guys in the division and show them that I'm the best. I'm the
That,
best.
that that's the way to go. That's definitely the way to go. And you know, I wanna shout out Ati as well. Manda, salute to Manda. They hooked us up. They made it happen. We went through a lot of stress, but eventually we got it done. So big up to Ati and Manda for sorting us out. Your apparel, your merch. Uh, nice feeling as well. So people, go and subscribe, go and follow the Black Panther, and wherever where you can get his merch and everything else. Go and support him. He's gonna. If you haven't seen that he's gonna be a superstar, yeah, I don't know what you've been watching. You really gotta go onto the brother's page, check him out, and you see he's well on his way to stardom. Now, one thing before I let you go, right? You've mentioned all these names, and you've put down a timeline on when you want to, when you want to get back into the cage next. But what is what is the and we know this is God's time because I know you're a big believer in God. But what is the timeline for you to start looking ahead and say, you know what, Dana White Contender Series, maybe the Ultimate Fighter, any path that it takes for me to get into the UFC, I want to start considering this now. How long do you give yourself from here on till then?
I truly believe all of it can happen in 2024, Ola. You know,
Mm,
um, no, 2023 started off a little bit weird on my end because most of the guys didn't want to fight me. So I want that's me. I want to stay active as
mm,
possible, three,
yeah.
4 months a year. So December's going to be the third one for the year,
Okay.
and next year on that first card, whenever it's February, March, I want to be on that card and I want to fight. And from there on out, Contender Series, you know, Dana White Contender Series, Sean Shelby, Mick Maynard, Hunter Campbell. You guys are watching. I'll let your boy on IG and let's make it happen, man. I truly believe that what staying focused through December, because in December there's a lot of distractions because a lot of gyms is closed and it's people partying, celebrating Christmas
Yeah.
and New Year's, and I'm gonna shut out that noise and I'm gonna stay focused. I'm staying on the grind, and because I'm young still, man. And when I'm 40, Ola, I don't want to be struggling out here. I don't want to be working and
100
still fighting when I'm 40. You know, I wanna
100%.
I wanna be position at 40. I wanna chill, look over the beach in my mansion with my lady and my beautiful daughter I'm gonna have in the future. So and just enjoy life,
Yeah, man.
and fly over to the UK, chill with you guys, do stuff like that, knowing that when I was young, I've put in all the work and I've sacrificed and I did it all, man. So yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at, man. And
Yeah, man. Yeah,
yeah,
man. Big dreams, and you know, there's nothing wrong with big dreams, especially when you have the ability to chase those big dreams. And it's within your reach, brother. It's within your reach. And I pray to God you achieve all those dreams, and you make the life of your loved ones very comfortable. People that were supporting you right from the jump, your grandma, all your family, I mean, grandpa, that people that have been there for you, your coaches, your training partners, all these guys that that stood by you. They deserve to enjoy that big dreams with you. So yeah, man. Bro, we always love having you on this channel, and you're you're one of the most humble people, down to earth people that I know. And you know what? I want to thank you for all of that, and involving us in your journey as well. This is not the end. This is just the beginning, bro. This is just the beginning. You've only just started, man. You're young, only just started, and the sky's the limit for you, man. And we're gonna look to have you back on. We do different segments on the Fight Week show. Maybe we're going to bring you up on one of the watch alongs, and we can have a lot more in-depth talk about the landscape of the division, MMA, and maybe some other things that you got coming up, that you got lined up in the pipeline, and stuff like that. So, bro, thank you so much for coming up and sharing your experience in that main on that main event, and how it ended up for you. Thank you for being so honest as well, because not many people will be that honest, and take accountability on their part for what they did wrong. So yeah, man, I appreciate you for that one there, man. Really, really appreciate you. And yeah, is there people that you want to shout out, your gym, your coaches, family? Please, the floor is yours.
yeah, man. So I want to give a shout out to my family. My family, give a big shout out to them. Thank you for the support and love. All my people from the 6740 Swellendam. And I'm gonna give a shout out to my people who came on board, man. My team, my coaches, everyone. Shout out to who came on board with sponsorships, man. It's the first time that I've actually had like a banner for a
Mm.
fight. Like, yo, it's easy,
Oh,
man. Just
incredible.
seeing all, and they're real people, man. Shout out to all of them. Shout out to the Honey Pot Bar. Shout out to Matunzi. Shout out to Manda. Shout out to J Sushi. Shout out to so many names: CPT Wrestling for MMA, Legion Fitness.
Yes.
Shout out to the FightWeek Show. And yeah, shout out to everyone who came on board, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for being part of this journey. And God bless y'all. And everyone who supports me, I love you guys. And this is only the beginning. We from here on out, we going all the way to the top. And yeah, and thank God, man. Thank God. And yeah, I'm chilled, man. I'm chilled.
Yeah, man. We're happy to see you living and being yourself, and being in good spirits, and just loving life and appreciating life. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. And people, up until the next video, hasta la vista. Salute. We're out. Big up.